Four convoys carrying Iranian fuel have arrived in Lebanon under an initiative by the militant group Hezbollah to ease the country's crippling energy crisis. 80 lorries with 4 liters of diesel on board crossed the border from Syria, where a tanker is docked. Hezbollah's Al-Manar TV said, the fuel is being imported via Syria in an effort to avoid embroiling Lebanon in U.S. sanctions on Iran. Hezbollah has said hospitals and other key services will get priority access. An economic collapse has left Lebanon dangerously short of fuel as well as other basic necessities, such as medicine, electricity, and even drinking water. The first fuel lorries were met with celebratory gunfire and people throwing rice and rose petals into their path as they drove through the northeastern village of Al-Ain on Thursday morning. A woman declared that the convoy had broken the siege of Lebanon by the U.S. and its allies. Since this fuel is being brought by Syed Hassan and it will be delivered to the right place, she told Reuters news agency. Hezbollah's leader said on Monday that it was not looking to make a business out of this but wants to help ease the people's hardships.
The Iran-backed Shia Islamist group would distribute the fuel free of charge to government hospitals, nursing homes, orphanages and the Lebanese Red Cross, he added. The rest will be sold at below cost to bakeries, private hospitals and companies operating generators. He also said a second tanker with fuel oil arrival would arrive at the Syrian port of Bainis soon in the coming days, with 2 others carrying petrol and fuel oil following soon afterwards. It has come from Iran, via Syria, transported by Hezbollah. All 3 are subject to U.S. sanctions. The international community now needs to decide how to respond in the face of Lebanon's increasing desperation. Our correspondent adds. The severe shortage of fuel in Lebanon stems from the country's economic collapse, which the World Bank has said is one of the worst in modern times. The Lebanese currency has lost more than 90% of its value against the US dollar since 2019, causing inflation to skyrocket and pushing 3/4 of the population into poverty. As imports became more expensive, fuel began to disappear from the local market. In recent months, power stations, hospitals, bakeries and other businesses have been forced to either scale back their operations or shut down completely due to the shortages. Electricity outages can now last as long as 23 hours a day and drivers face hours-long queues to fill up their cars at petrol stations.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe